Toxic leadership is everywhere, but I personally am combating toxic leadership in healthcare personally, for now. What is leadership? Leadership is frequently defined by actions of a leader and skills of a leader. Leadership is a social process that allows people to collaborate to accomplish goals they could never accomplish on their own. Leadership is bringing people together to accomplish a goal that they could not accomplish on their own, meaning you bringing people together accomplish a single goal that they can't accomplish by themselves if they had to accomplish a goal by themselves. Sometimes you need management and sometimes you need leadership in a health administration, depending on the role of health administration. What is toxic leadership? Toxic leadership is degrading, it's belittling, it's humiliating, it's micromanaging. It causes burnout. It causes a toxic environment in healthcare today. Health administration can help combat toxic leadership from the bottom to the top, from the top to the bottom. Toxic leadership has been in healthcare since before I was born. It has been around. It's been overlooked for many years. That's why it's still here. And I want to change that. I want to make some changes. I want to combat burnout. What is burnout? Burnout is work-related stress. It's mainly caused by toxic leadership. Toxic leadership brings mental health. Mental health is anxiety, depression, psychological distress, sleep disturbances, insomnia, PTSD. A lot of things happen in the healthcare field that brings those mental health issues already. We don't need toxic leadership to make them worse. We already have to deal with what we have to deal with in the healthcare field as it is. We don't need a toxic leader bringing on more stress. I want to be an advocate for change. An advocate for change meaning developing programs to spot toxic leadership from the start, supporting and training leadership from the top, changing the whole leadership as a whole, raising awareness for change, building a support system, creating a plan for change, creating policies for stronger action towards the toxic behavior, creating social media campaigns, reaching out to local politicians. It has to start from somewhere, and it has to start with me, if anything. Getting a support system is where it starts, and giving the small people a voice, not the small people, but the vital workers, the phlebotomists, the nursing assistants, the housekeepers, the cooks, the medical assistants, giving them a voice to speak up against toxic leadership. That's how we get them to speak up, giving them incentives to speak up against toxic leadership and go from the bottom to the top. That's how we combat toxic leadership. And we start that from health administration. That's my speech, and that's my presentation. Thank you. Bye.